Okay. Hey, this is Pat with Racket String Tips. Today I'm going to give you my 5 top monofilament synthetic gut string picks. So again, these are the monofilament durability type strings. And so I noticed when I was actually looking, kind of, trying to review everything that's out there, there's not as many out there as you'll find with the multi-filament or polyester, because of course everybody's a lot of players are going to polyester or hybrid, a combination of some different strings, multi-filament. But it seems like polyester is where most of the companies are spending their efforts and their money and their technology, because most of the monofilaments, you just don't hear that much about them anymore. But these are budget-friendly strings for the most part. And in the past, I've given some of my 5 top multi-filament, my 5 top hybrid strings. So I wanted to go ahead and also share my 5 top picks for the monofilament strings. Okay, so number 1, okay, these aren't in any specific order. I'm just going to give you my 5. Number 1, Prince Synthetic Gut 16. Okay, the original, not with anything else attached to it, just the original. And then also another pick would be Prince Synthetic Gut with Duraflex. The Duraflex, I've always liked the Duraflex because that extra coating on it gives it a little bit durability, and I think it gives it that extra feel and playability as well. So I kind of like that string. Now, as far as if we're choosing 16 or 17 gauge, that's going to be your choice. For many of these, I would use 16 just to keep them from breaking too frequent. There are a couple that I do prefer in 17. So my next one is the Gamma TNT 2, and that one actually I would choose in a 17 gauge. I've always kind of liked that. It's kind of a smooth string. And again, when we're talking about monofilament synthetic gut strings, we're talking about a solid core with different wrappings maybe on the outside to add that characteristic of. Sometimes it's for extra durability, sometimes it's for feel. They'll put some other they'll wrap it another way. Other times what they'll do, they'll put something rough around it to give it, more of a rough texture to bite into the ball a little bit more. So there are some other characteristics you can build into the monofilament synthetic gut strings. My 4th pick would be Gosen OG Sheep Micro. And I've kind of liked this one for a while, and as you know, most of these have been around for some time. I've always liked that one. I used to use the JC, which is the Jim Courier, many years ago. But the Gosen OG Sheep Micro, that's a pretty good one. And my last pick, 410, Sweet 16 or Sweet 17, whichever gauge you want to get that in. And with all of these, I don't know, some of these might be familiar to you. Some of you might try these. If you're looking for a budget-friendly string, I would definitely advise you to give one of these a shot. For the most part, these are going to be around $4 or $5 wholesale, but except for the TNT. The TNT, of course, that's a premium string. But I would definitely try some of these if you're looking for something more budget-friendly and you're looking for just give the monofilament a try. It's going to be a lot more arm-friendly than the polyester-based strings, and you might be surprised in some of these feels. And some of them you can even use with the hybrid. I'll sometime maybe I'll go over some more hybrids that I'll do specifically with these monofilaments. But for today, I just wanted to stick with these 5 synthetic gut strings. And another thing that I would recommend is not to use colored strings. Don't buy the colored strings. Many of these come in like black, red, even white. Try to get these in either like gold or natural, because there is some playability difference and maybe even some durability difference when it comes to the strings that have a color attributed to them, that extra dye. I've noticed it in many of the strings that they play different. Like let's say if I got Prince Synthetic Gut in black instead of using the natural color, I've been able to see some difference, feel some difference. So I would recommend going with the natural or white if they don't have any like natural or gold. Gold is sometimes considered like the natural. I know like 410, Gosen, and I think the Prince Synthetic Gut Original come in gold. So I would give that a try, just to try something that's a little bit more budget friendly, and maybe you haven't thought about going back to some of these original strings. It's just a good alternative to some of the so forth. So so I think that's all I got for today. Prince Synthetic Gold, Prince Synthetic Gut, Gamma TNT, Gosen OG Sheet Micro, 410 Sweet 16 or 17, and Prince with Duraflex.